And I'm live. Hey, good morning, everybody. Finally, I am back feeling good enough to do a live chat. The last one I had was on Thursday for my giveaway, which Jason was the winner. Friday and Saturday. Sunday, I really didn't have much of a voice, so I stayed away from it. So, welcome, John here, McBean Scottish Fitness, doing my live breakfast chat. This will be my first decent breakfast since probably last Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to start off with a little bacon. Just provide enough grease to cook the eggs in. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. And go from there. Today will be my first day back in the gym for, I think, 5 or 6 days. So it'll be a light workout. Once again, I always get bacon from the butcher. It's just a better grade. Once you kind of get the better stuff, it's hard to go back. My neighbor finally stopped by with some fresh eggs. So now I do have some fresh eggs, first time in probably about 4 or 5 weeks. And also remember, shout out to my sponsor, Cutco Knives. Really high quality knives. Be the last knife you buy. One of my subscribers has had his for over 40 years and only had to have them sharpened once, which they come out and do. So today I've already had my multivitamin earlier today, but now I'm going to stock up on D3. On zinc. And on vitamin C. I've been hitting these pretty hard all week to help fight the little bout of flu that I got. Can't forget we got our own stuff here. And I can even down weight. Not being in the gym consistently, when I sleep, I kind of grab here. And I know that this is kind of diminished in size a little bit, but it'll recover in about 2 weeks. So no problem there. So today's breakfast will be lighter in calories and protein. The main reason that I'm still not drinking any milk until the sinuses clear up. The only bad thing about when you're fighting a flu and a sinus infection is milk and cheese tend to produce a lot of phlegm, which makes life no fun when you're fighting that. So temporarily, I have stopped on those. I do have some muscle milk, which is a non-dairy product. So I'm going to be substituting that in for at least a couple more days. But I am happy to be feeling good enough to get back on a live chat and to get back into the gym. I will be doing a hey, body beatdown. How you doing? What's up? Well, feeling good enough to go to the gym today. I did get on an antibiotic that I felt I had need to, and I think that's what's really helped the turnaround. But from what I'm getting from my subscribers and the people in the area, that this flu is a 5 to 9 dayer. I'm kind of paying for not getting sick for 3 or 4 years. Sometimes your body just plays catch up on you. But definitely missed not be able to get the workouts in like I like to. I did take a walk yesterday. Temperature was much better. It's supposed to be in the 50s again today. Might even take my pepper plant out, get it some sun. Let it just get some good sun for maybe an hour or two and then bring it back in. But looking forward to getting in the gym. I'll post a video of that afterwards. Light bench may only go up to 2.25, might go up to 315, but I doubt if I'll go any heavier than that. Thursday I'll probably go a little bit heavier, and then next Monday I'll go at full steam. I do have my meet on the 13th of March, which things you got to kind of deal with. Here where I was going gangbusters, and now I have to kind of start back at the beginning again. Hey, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. It helps the algorithm. Comments also help, so I do appreciate the feedback. I think we'll bring this in a little bit closer. I do have it on power cord, but gotta watch where I'm walking. So, hey, Mama Jules in the house. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Joseph R. got show 4 or 5 in it. Keeps fluctuating. YouTube did something strange today. Showed that between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. I had 6,100 views. But when I went through the individual videos, I couldn't account for it. I don't know if they just decided to become generous. I have no idea. But hi, Mama Jules. So, and I seen it go from like 6,103 down to now like 6,074. So who knows what it'll be at the end of the day. YouTube is a strange beast. I can have a video, get 1,800 views right away, and I can pretty much do the same video with the same hashtags. The next day it gets 200. So I haven't figured it out yet. Here I got 2 strips of bacon in there. Probably going to just have 2 eggs. Like I said, it's going to be a light meal. I'm just going to probably do about 6 lighter meals today. I think Saturday is the first day I start eating decently, and then ramped up the food intake on Sunday. So I haven't hopped on the scales. I'm probably down at least 5 pounds. I don't think much more than that, but yeah. I've been drinking a lot of water, a lot of Kool-Aid, been taking a lot of vitamins, just to keep the body going. Went for a walk out when it was nice and sunny. It stays sunny. I want to take the pepper plant out there. So this week's pretty much, hey Steve, how you doing? Yeah, so I'm starting to feel better. If I remember right, Steve, you're the one that has these Cutco knives that you had for a very long time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was you. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I should be getting another one here in April from my sponsor. So I do have the link on my homepage, and I will add it to this later on today. I appreciate it. Go give them a look. Yep, there we go. So you've had it for like 4 decades. So I know I made the right choice with it. I can just tell it's a better knife. It just cuts so much better than anything else I got. Just a couple bacon and eggs today with lots of vitamins. And then I'll probably chug a protein shake before I go to the gym. I don't know if I'll go early or if I'll go later today. The wife, we had this winter storm, so the wife and I got to spend together while I was sick for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now today. So 5 days, she finally escaped from me. And I really appreciate her. She basically was cooking everything for me and making sure I was keeping fed and that. So I do appreciate that. I usually like to do the cooking duties because I like to cook, but being sick, it didn't. That's right, be Marines. Being sick, it didn't make sense for me to be handling the food, so I do appreciate her stepping up. So today is going to be bench. Like I said, I mainly go to 2.25, see how I feel. I feel better, 275, 315. But I doubt I'll hit the 400. Of course, I say that now. And then I might just do some arms just to kind of get the blood going through there. And then Tuesday is my day to kind of get some office stuff done. having a light snack as well. Shoulders for me today. Yeah, I enjoy shoulders. I concentrate on military presses mostly, but all your upper body exercises are incorporating shoulders. Now remember to do the small ones, the light weights, the free throws to keep them strong. Be strong, everybody. I am. Thanks for stopping in. You can also share these on your Facebook if you want to. Any of my videos and that definitely helps. I'd appreciate it. Best way to help the channel is to watch some of my older videos and let the commercial go through. That's probably the best way of doing it. I do have memberships available. And under memberships, I will have, I think about 8 or 9 days, I will have t-shirts. Should be about this color. It'll have the Scottish Fitness logo, just get the gym and lift on them, and those will be available. Probably to everybody in the lower 48s. I think shipping will make them a little bit unreasonable to go over to my friends I have over in Europe and in other countries, but I'll get the post office to give me a quote on that. The lower 48s, it shouldn't be a problem. T-shirts are very light. You don't stuff them in an envelope and just tape them heavily. I don't think postage, I'll find out, but I don't think postage should be more than $4 or $5. I could be wrong, but I'll find out. So, flip the baby over one more time. Cut down the heat. We don't need as much heat to cook the eggs. Oh, so good. So I'll do is I'll pull the pan off the heat for a while. Kind of spread the bacon grease around. But of course, the stove is not level. Try to do my best to level it. I got the food bucket over there and it's full to the brim. I'm going to have to trudge out to the garden with it. Only because I got a lot of moisture in the ground. All that snow we got pretty much melted yesterday. We had I think a high of 52 degrees. I had literally outside my deck, I had a 3-foot drift, which is now gone. Give me an idea just how important that was. Let me get here. Got my walk done, breakfast, and fixing to get on the bike and spin. There we go. Today is leg day. Still do my 1 movement per body part routine in week 3. So then, how old am I? I am 60 years old. I will be 61 next month. Yay. And I endeavor to keep myself in shape. I've worked out with people in their 70s and 80s. And if they can do it, I can do it. They're very motivating for me, and I try to be motivating for other people. Big sales return. I don't know if Mrs. Worm has joined the party yet, but she likes to see my cat. Binks is a feral cat that decided to become my buddy. And then Saturday evening, I think it was Saturday, she brought a friend up on the deck, I'm guessing. So my wife goes, there's a big raccoon up here on the deck. And I'm talking a big one. This thing probably was about 25 to 30 pounds. And he was just nosing up where I had thrown one of the empty cat food bags at. And the cat was sitting right by the door, and that raccoon wasn't but 2 foot from her, and she couldn't care less. So I opened the door, she came in the door, and I told Mr. Raccoon he's got to get off my deck, and he moseyed on out. If it was a little baby raccoon, wouldn't have any issue with it, but when they get old, they get pretty mean, and you don't want to fight a raccoon, trust me. They also carry rabies. Stove net level so annoying. Mine's the same. One day I'll level it. Maybe I hear you. I have symptoms of BPH, part Scottish too. 49. Ever have health problems? No, if I was to be honest with you, I've been blessed. I know I have been. My health, for the most part, has been pretty good. I have a lot of friends that can't say the same thing, so they're always saying, you don't complain very much. I said, I don't have much to complain about. I was in the 101st Airborne. My knees and hips are fine. My shoulders are good. Elbows are good. Health-wise, I'm fairly good. Is my cholesterol higher than it should be? It's genetics. Not much I can do about it. I was on 3 or 4 medications for it, and that got to be a little bit better. But it was bothering my liver, so I got off them. I basically now take the B complex, which has got the niacin B3, which is good for cholesterol, and also I take arginine, which helps with that. Also, I try to do it natural as much as I can. My working out definitely helps. Keep it controlled. Let me see what I got going on here. Yeah, there we go. So not much has changed. All right, so so Tuesday is going to be kind of I think I'm going to do legs, squats, and then I got a lot of paperwork I got to get a hold of VA. I might actually go into town and look at Caterpillar for a job. Now, I was hoping I could retire, but it looks like it's not going to be able to happen right yet. Such is life. Watching the other YouTube channels and that, and the people who are on the channels, which I see a lot of the same people from day to day. It's interesting to get to know them, kind of like a YouTube community. I think it's one of the benefits of it. You get to know people from all over the world. But trying to figure out how to make this. So that's no, my squats are. I specialize in bench. I bench what I deadlift. My squats are not in the 500s, and I don't think I ever will. Basically, 315 is fine for me, and I haven't done them for a while, so I'm working back up to that. I don't think I'll ever want to squat more than 405. I just know some of these big squat guys, and they are really impressive. But they're already complaining about their hips and knees, and that's just a lot to do. But we'll see where I take it. But no, I'm not going to squat 500 pounds. That's just too much pressure. I know people that do it, and God bless them. I support them. I sure do. But my dad lost the ability to walk when he was like 87. Every time he'd fall down, something would break, hip or leg. And when he turned 87, he couldn't walk anymore, and he was wheelchair bound. And I'm telling you, that's a terrible way to go. It just was so sad to see him like that. So yeah, the most I'm going to squat right now, if I want to get stupid, is 315. But I'm planning to working it up. By the end of the year, I want to go into full event and see what I can do with it. But I'll take it one day at a time. Unfortunately, I've had this week kind of taken away from me. When I say a week, it was probably 2. We went down to Missouri the weekend before. We went out on a Friday night, and we had a long walk back to the car. It was really cold, and I think that's when I picked this up. Because by Saturday, I could tell I wasn't feeling well. Sunday, I wasn't feeling well. But Monday, I went to the gym, and I worked out. I benched for over 2 hours, I think for 2 hours, 20 minutes, which is longer than usual. Usually it's a 60 to 90 minute, circuit I do. Yeah, squats to depth hurt my back more than deadlifts. And here's where I look at it. If exercise is hurting yourself, take some of the weight off. A lot of times we get to the point where we think we have to do a certain, myself included, that we have to do a certain weight, because we figure it's expected to us. And if the squats, if you're not doing the squats to depth, take 2 plates off. I had a guy who was on the bench, and he didn't have that much weight on, but he's only coming halfway down. And I asked him, what muscle group are you working on? He said, well, my chest. I said, well, you're not working your chest. This is not working your chest. All right, this is working your triceps. You got to come down to here to work your chest. He goes, well, I'm 26 and I got really bad shoulders, so I can't come down that far. I said, can you come down that far with the bar? He goes, yeah, okay. If I put 10s on each side, can you come down that far? He goes, yeah, all right, I'll do that. Well, then I said, don't worry what it looks like. All right, don't worry about what it looks like. Do them with the 10s, do them with 10s and the 5s. Slowly work your way back up. I said, because this is not doing you any good. It's not strengthening your shoulder. It's not doing any good for your form. You just, if something's hurting you, either lighten the load on it or change the exercise. But, I make sure when I do a squat that I at least get to where a squat depth is. Do I go down as deep as some people do? No, I can't. But I try to make sure I'm going down deep enough. And that's why I video them, because trust me, I'm my biggest critic. When I look at it, did I go down deep enough? If I did, great. If I didn't, then I'm going to make sure I do next time. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, and then even with deadlifts, I had to take some weight off deadlifts because they were starting to hurt my lower back. So I said, okay, let me take some weight off and do more reps. And that's what I do. There we go. It's a long bench session. Yeah, it is, but that's my specialty lift. Obviously, being ranked 5th in the world all time in my age and weight class, tied for it. According to some people, I'm actually should be tied for 3rd. I know one guy is challenging the list for the top 2, but I don't know nothing about it, so it's not my place. I told them they challenge it, not me. Awesome. Appreciate it, man. Get that bicycle in. Yeah, after here, I'm going to carry that plane outside once it gets in the 50s. Give it at least an hour in the sun. I'm on Central Time, just like you, because I know you're in Tennessee. Should be on Central Time. For those of you just popping in, thanks for stopping in. John McBean, Scottish Fitness. Fatigue just wrecks your form after 6 reps. Yeah, if your form starts to suffer, it's probably time to rack the bar. Either way you're doing it. So first day back live since Thursday. Glad to be back. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Appreciate it. Late breakfast. It depends on how much weight you're using compared to how much weight you can do. And it depends on your endurance level too. With me, my endurance is great. I'm here, and all of a sudden, boom, I'm done. It's not like, oh, you got 2 or 3 more. I said, no, it's done. I go 100% and I go from 100 to 0 within probably a rep and a half. I know a lot of people go, oh, I had 2 more. I said, yeah, if I was 30 years younger, I had 2 more, but not at 60. Let me see them by 5, by 3, by 2. Yep, that's a good rep set. You know, just keep the joints moving, but save some energy for the heavier sets. Really don't know. I've been sick for the last week, which has kept me out of the gym. Good, I'm not going to the gym when I'm sick. I didn't need to share this with anybody. It was no fun. It wasn't the Charlie 19. I've already had that. In some ways, this one was rougher. Only because of the sinus congestion. Fever wasn't as bad. But man, when you're trying to breathe first thing in the morning, I actually had to get up, go in the shower and make it a sauna, just so I could clear everything. Here we go. I'll tell you what, a lot of people have a misconception about strength and growing older. But I tell you, between 45 and 49, I was probably my strongest in some of my upper body stuff. I could military press 315. And I think if I worked at it, I could get to there, to there again. Yeah. D3, vitamin C, and zinc. It was irritating my bladder. And don't want COVID. I hear you don't want COVID. I got it in December. Probably was mild. Saturday night, started feeling, I didn't feel too good. No fish oil. I had a bad experience with fish oil. Pay attention to those expiration dates. I had been taking it, then I forgot about it for a while, and I was hitting the covers. So I took a couple, and oh my God, I was making an order every 20 minutes. When I got home, I looked at the expiration date, and it expired like over 2 years ago. So I eat a lot of fish, so I think that does it. If I do, have a product that I take that helps with my joints. So it's got collagen and glucosamine, shark cartilage, stuff like that. Lots of crunches every day. I used to. I have a crunch bench. It's down in the basement still. I don't use it. My buddy got it. He told me about it. And so I went and got the same thing. Doing crunches 3 times a day. I went to tie my shoe. And my ab cramped. Oh my God. Took me down to the ground, wiped off, I was having a heart attack. That was one of those. I used to be able to knock out sit-ups by the hundreds in minutes when I was younger, but I was a lot lighter. In the Army, I did 200 in 2 minutes. That was just unreal. I could barely hang on to me. The D3 is supposed to be good for immunity for your skin. Now, if you spend a lot of time out in the sun, you don't really need to take it as a supplement because your body will provide it for you. But in the winter, because there's less sunshine in it, I do take it. Anybody who's new, please hit the thumbs up. I'm John McBean, Scottish Fitness here. First back to training after a week being sick with the flu. Just our own hometown flu. And looking forward to getting back on track. If you have a problem with your bladder and that, you might want to start drinking cranberry juice. I know my mom always had problems with her bladder, and that's what she would do. She'd drink a lot of cranberry juice, and that would help her out. That bacon is so good. Feels so good to get a good breakfast in. The breakfast is in. Feel much better. Happy to get back in the gym. Whether I go right now after my live or if I wait for the wife to head for her. She has an appointment at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I might just go then. Try to get some things done around here, around the house. Just to shock the hell out of her. We put the bacon away here. Oh, I miss bacon. I hadn't had bacon in 5 days, 6 days. Anybody follows me know that's a pretty light breakfast for me, but just wasn't ready to stuff myself yet. $14.88. Not sure what $14.88 means. $3.30. Yeah, I'll be 61 on the 4th. Yeah, Jay Samuels, don't know what you mean by $14.88. Must mean something to you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Oh, John, thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't feel like a beast earlier this week. Last week. But time to get back at it. So Tuesday be legs. Wednesday I'll probably do back. Thursday's generally my big bench day. We'll see how I feel. Oh, it's just a meme. I'll have to look it up. No, I'm not hip on all this new stuff. When I had my one video would just explode back around Christmas. Some people would compare me to somebody and have to Google them to see who they were. Pisces, yep. Thank you. I am feeling better. It's just the annoying cough and the sinus drainage is this thing that's bothering me right now. I'll probably see if I can pick up some more Mucinex. I think I may have used it all up. So not too bad considering I bought a ton of it way back. I got a lot of Benadryl. Just might do the same thing. Oh, here we go. Sinus Max. severe congestion and pain. Might be the next one I take. Get that congestion out of there. Fun. Let me see what I got going here. Yep. So, nutrition is key. Now, one thing is when you are feeling sick, and what happens is your body just wants to shut down completely. For the wife bringing me food, I probably wouldn't have ate. And the problem is you really need to. You need to get the right vitamins and minerals and energy in there to fight off what's messing with you. A lot of times your body's ramping up its defenses and it drains you, and you find yourself. I'd be sent home. Magnesium helps. I do have magnesium also. There we go. I got a bowl. I do take magnesium too. I try to space them out, so I'm just not dumping a ton over in the same meal. But I know what you're talking about, and that's why I stayed out of things. -30 today, and tomorrow in Calgary. Wow. I guess that's what's coming down after us. It'll be in the 50s today, 50s tomorrow, and then in the 20s come Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe even a snowstorm. Wednesday, I think we're supposed to get a rainstorm. I don't need any rain. It's good enough as it is. I had to mess with my sump pump yesterday. Luckily, it was warm because it was just splashing the water right next to the house, and it was just going right back into the drain tile. All it was going to do is keep the pump running all day. So I had to ram big holes in there to get it away from the house. Yeah, they say magnesium is supposed to help you feel calm. So it's supposed to help you sleep too. And I tried it, taking it before going to bed, and it didn't help. Matter of fact, I didn't sleep very well the 3 nights in a row. I tried it, so I stopped taking magnesium at night. I took that melatonin or something, that sleep aid, and it gave me some severe. So it made me very nervous. Well, I have a basement. I actually have 2 sump pumps in the basement and a spare. And it took up that battery backup. If the one goes out, I can switch it over to the other one, but I do need to pick up another spare or some solenoids to repair the other ones. We're in Tornado Alley, so a basement is kind of a necessity. Otherwise, if you don't have a basement and hit your house, you're probably dead. When we lived in the city, we would have to go down to the basement level when the sirens went off. And then when we had a house in the city, it didn't have a basement. And that made me nervous. We were there for 11 years, so when we looked for our second house, the basement was a necessity. Yeah, I would still think it is. 7 degrees down in Florida, but don't come down here. We're full. Yeah, my brother's down there, Steve. He keeps telling me about how warm it is. That's nice. It's a nice place to visit, but I lived down there for about 3 years. It was too hot. I just can't deal with that heat and humidity. First time I went down there, I was working outside all the time, and I was going to the beach outside all the time, and I kind of acclimatized to it. And then the second time I went down, I had a place where I worked was AC'd. My place was AC'd, and during the summer I couldn't even go outside. Seem very calm and very reassuring. I have a sick chihuahua with kidney problems. Wife is stressed and daughter is anxious. You have a basement too. Yep. I don't know if you get many tornadoes up in Calgary. I do remember this a long time ago when they had the Olympics up there, and you guys were actually warmer than we were. When those Winter Olympics, it was very difficult to get snow and that. Yeah, in the summertime, yeah, I know it's 98 degrees and 100% humidity, and you walk outside and you're a soaping rag. Yeah, I got to start my daughter's car soon. Yep, when it gets below zero here. Like last year or the year before, we had 2 weeks of negative weather. And I mean, I'd have to go out and start the cars every 6 hours so they'd be able to start. And it was no fun. I don't care for that weather either. That's one the other extreme I don't care for, but I can always stay in the house to stay warm. The one thing is we do have the house set up with a nice furnace and secondary and thirdary heat sources. No, today's a nice day. It's nice and sunny. I think I'm going to carry that plant out there. You get some sun while it can. So what I did is I dug up my jalapeno plant this year. I dug up the year before too. And I bring it inside. Of course, while it's inside, it's getting very minimum sun. So it doesn't grow anything. But it stays alive. And then when I transplant it, it goes nuts. So the first year when I planted it from just buying it, I got maybe 30, 40 jalapenos off it. The second year, so last year I got over 400. And I imagine this year it'll be huge also. Just a hard winter, yep, cold and high altitudes. 0W30 helps. Yes, every 6 or 7 hours. Unless the car's in the garage. Well, yeah, my cars are outside, and I remember I had to go out there and put the battery charger on them, just to warm the battery up. But I'm going to check really quick, I'm going to check the temperature here. If it's as warm as I think it may be, I might be carrying the plant out. Hopefully, should really. So it's 43 degrees out there right now. It's supposed to get up to 53. I don't think I'll carry the plant out yet until it gets 50. And like I said, what I did is I'll carry it out when it's nice and sunny like this, give it about an hour, hour and a half too, then bring it back in. And then about time the Saturn has a Texas vehicle, no black heater, but the van has a plug-in. There you go. So today's going to be a nice warm day, tomorrow a nice warm day, and then we get a rainy day, and then we get freezing for a couple more days. We won't see really steady warm weather until probably end of April or May, generally the way it is. Yeah, 53 is going to be great. I'll definitely try to get outside and try to get some color, whether it be red. Cat's nice and comfortable sleeping on my chair outside. It loves the sun beating on it, just as comfortable as can be. But when it gets cold, she gets right at the door and wants to come in for a while. Sometimes it gets a little hard to get her back outside. But if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. John McBain, Scottish Fitness here. Just having a breakfast chat. Just feeling good that I'm feeling good enough to do this. Today will be a light bench day. And maybe some arms, see how I feel about how the energy level is. And then tomorrow legs. And hopefully by this time this week is over, I'll have all the light ones in there. Miss Worm, how you doing? Miss Worm, I know because you like Let me disconnect from the battery charger here. And I'll show you a little princess over here, Binks. Should be able to see her on the chair there. And she'll stay there all day. Then about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, she'll come up to the door and want her snack. And during about 5:30 or 6, she'll come up to the door and let me know it's dinner time. Then we'll let her in every now and then. Hey, I'm feeling better. Still kind of an annoying cough, but that's such is life. But I was able to have a little bit better of a breakfast today. But it was a light breakfast, only 2 eggs and 2 strips of bacon. No milk yet, just drinking water, but I do have muscle milk, which is non-dairy. So I'll have that before I head to the gym. What else? A bunch of vitamins, zinc, D3, vitamin C, magnesium. I bought some arginine before I go into the gym. Already had taken a multivitamin earlier. And then I'll probably have some more C and D tonight before I go to bed. Cough beats the hassle of bladder issues. Yeah, it would. So like I said, just try the cranberry juice and see if that helps. That always helped my mom. She had issues with her bladder as long as I can remember. And that's how they treated it. Otherwise, if you just popped in the chat, please hit the thumbs up. I'm up to 13. I usually like to get to 20 on these. Kind of just an overcap for those who are just coming in later. YouTube was kind of weird today. Said I had over 6,000 views between 6 and 7 in the morning. I can't figure out where they came from. That number's been getting adjusted. It was like 6,103. Now it's down to 6,040 or 74. But if they count them, I'll count them. Since October of 21. Anything change in your diet? And have you went to a doctor about that? Because if the bladder issues just started, then that means something has changed. I would see a doctor. Anytime that something's changed, I would definitely see a doctor. I mean, I don't go to the doctor often, but when all of a sudden something starts bothering me, it never did before, that's usually the time I go seek somebody else's advice. And that would be my advice to you. I mean, I would definitely, the cranberry juice can help you anyway. It's healthy whether you have bladder issues or not. But if you haven't talked to the doctor on this yet, I would. Thank you. Yeah, I plan to stay that. I mean, I plan to push over 400 as long as I can. That's my life goal. I'd like to get to 500, but I don't know if I will. I tell you, once I start pushing the 460, 470s, it really starts stressing my shoulders. Still waiting to see a urologist. Oh yeah, that too. I remember when I was on a really bad plan. Even a couple of years ago, just before the pandemic hit, it was like in October, and I just had a cough that would not quit, just wouldn't quit. And I called the doctor, set an appointment, and they said, "Well, we can bring you in December." I said, "Well, gee, it's December. Either I'll be dead or I'll be over it." I said, "Keep the appointment." Well, whatever was bothering me a couple of weeks later went away. And then they said, "Well, I couldn't do the December appointment because the doctor, yada, 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 could we move it into January?" I said, "Well, why don't you just move it in January and it'll just be my physical." So yeah, January I had my physical, and they told me I felt pretty good. They said, "You're in great shape." I did kind of freak out on the size of my shoulders and that, and just upper body strength. You know, she's like, "You're still lifting?" I said, "Yeah, I told you I was going to keep doing that." She wanted me to stop lifting because she said my shoulders. She wanted to have surgery on my shoulders, and I said no. I said I always heal. Just takes time. Maybe a year, maybe 2 years, but I always heal. But yeah, you're saying Canadian healthcare makes you wait. Yeah, it makes you wait here too. Trust me. Unless you want to pay an arm and a leg and just go to the emergency room, and that's going to cost you a lot. Well, while you're waiting, we're going to buy some motion spray or whatever brand name is up there, or cranberry juice, and drink that, and that'll help you out. But and sometimes if you just keep calling them, they might bump your schedule up. The squeaky wheel gets oiled type scenario. So once again, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. Sitting at 13, like to get up a little higher than that. Like I said, nursing day to day. I did. Looks like I picked up about 10 subscribers last night, which is great. Give me an idea. Usually I don't pick up any, or I lose them because YouTube. That's why. What else? I think it's about it. No, if nobody else has any more questions, I think I've talked about enough I can today. It's a nice warm day. I'm going to enjoy it. To still take it easy. Absolutely my pleasure. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you. I do appreciate it. Best way to help this channel is to go back and watch some of my older videos and let the ads play through. It'll help me out greatly. I also have membership levels available, which help me also. And I will buy this about 8 days from now. I should have t-shirts available. Rough weather, yeah, Thursday, I think is when we get it. So this warm, we're going to get. We just had rough weather. My wife was off Thursday and Friday because of the winter storm. Yeah, it looks like we might get a repeat of it where it starts out as rain, goes to freezing rain, and then goes to snow. Then the winds kick up. So Thursday, I think, is going to be the day it drops from the 50s down to the 20s. And who knows, the wife might get another 4-day weekend. She got a 5-day weekend this one because there was a holiday. But we're well prepped for it. I got more than enough, water and food and everything. And hopefully no snow repeat Thursday. Yeah, if it does, it does. I'm not too concerned about it. I've got everything prepped and ready for the winter as I had, since October. So I'm good to go. Might just have the wife pick up some essentials that we may have run out of, but usually we're good for, the grid goes down for 3-4 weeks, we're fine. That's not a problem. I just see fitness as part of preparedness. If you're not fit, if you're not healthy and shit hits the fan, then you're in real trouble. So you want to make sure you're in good shape. But I appreciate the compliment. And like I said, just watch some of my older videos, be gratefully helpful, and there's a lot of helpful advice in them, especially in the morning chats. You said, I know I have one where I cover RG, and I know where I cover D3 and C and that. I have another where I cover protein, and just try to sit there and give you ideas about how to get yourself in better shape, just one little step at a time. You're still going. Yeah, let's laugh. So I need more thumbs up. Michael, I ain't got enough thumbs up. I only got 13. All right, but I haven't found that perfect algorithm where, everybody else says, oh, we got to watch that channel. But I am up to 3576 now as of this morning. I don't know. So I did have my giveaway on 3,500 subs. My next one will be is when I reach 5,000. I would like to be one of those that sit there and gets to 100,000 subs at one point, but it's going to be a while. Yeah, you must be the oldest. Yep, you're the oldest. Yep, I understand it. I understand that my brother's the oldest. I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. So my brother is the responsible one. He's the one that gets things done. The middle brother is the charismatic one. He's the one that everybody likes, and I'm the one that the oldest goes to when he needs to get somebody motivated to get things done. So in case of emergencies, break glass. That's kind of me. Out of us three sons, I am by far the most aggressive, but in a good way. I'm not a bully. But it's funny. I have three kids, and they're all talented. They're all talented in their own ways. But placement does have a little bit difference in there. Youngest of five, got left with everything, so it swings in roundabouts. Yeah, I'm the youngest. There was actually three sisters, two brothers, and me. I got away with more stuff because I've seen so many examples on what not to do. So I knew how not to get caught. I see them get caught if something goes, well, you don't do it that way. I think they might have been a little tired too by the time they got to me. Yeah, wife and daughter say fix it. There you go. And that's okay. So hey, I got like 9 chats, so please hit the thumbs up if you just popped in. Got 10, fantastic. So we got some more new people joining. Thanks for coming in. Ethan, hey, how you doing? I haven't heard from you for a little bit. Of course, I haven't been live for a while either. But thanks for stopping in. There we go, Nature Girl. Yeah, I'm feeling better. It's just the sinuses. They haven't cleared up completely yet, so that causes me to cough and have that kind of nasal sound. But I am feeling better than what I was earlier in the week. After Thursday, I couldn't even, get on and do a live because I just didn't have enough voice. It was pretty much gone. So today I wanted to get on there so people wouldn't think I disappeared. You want to keep the channel going, you gotta do that. But watching the body beat down. So everybody, and Miss Worm, if you could pop up his page on there, I'd appreciate it. But Michael at the Body Beat Down has nice little short inspirational videos too. That I would like that. Thank you, and enjoy your lifts too. And hopefully, Zylan, you'll get bumped up in the line so you can see that urologist. That's really no fun. But like I said, I would just until then I would just do the cranberry juice, and then you might want to get online and do some research. Still having issues with being super blurry every few seconds. Yeah, I'm on a hot spot, and it is what it is. There's just no way around it. I did go up to a premium plan so I can do this longer, but there we go. Well, it's always good to have Gold Body Beat Down. If you hit it, you let me know how that happens, bro. Better send me some money too. Checking out the Body Beat Down. There we go. I'm sorry about that. It's just you, Ethan. It's just you. I don't know. Crappy picture. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I actually, my hot spot's in a better spot. I'll move around and see if it gets a little bit better. I just don't have I don't have a good signal around here. I can't get a fiber optic out here because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I heard satellite is not any better than my mobile. And I actually looked at Starlink, and they're not going to be available here until maybe sometime towards the end of the year, which means sometime in the year 25. That's all I could guess. But hey, I'm 17 thumbs up. Great. I'd like to get to 20. That's a nice jump. I appreciate it. Here we go. But yeah, YouTube's weird on subscriptions. YouTube take us away. I cringe every morning when I pop up on my page to see if it used to be how many am I going to lose. And I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't lost any in a while, so I'm sure it's coming. I'll hear of people that, lose 200 subs in one day. And I'd be texting them, what the hell just happened? I'm sure they might be getting rid of some bots and that, because we get those every now and then. Did the picture improve any? I did move my phone a little bit, hopefully to a better signal. But I've got no way of okay, something popped in there that I didn't want to pop in there. But anyway, despite how I sound, I am feeling better. I have more energy. Yeah, all right, there we go. That's better now, but it comes and goes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'd get me in trouble, Steve. Yeah. I mean, my next live, I had Bill Black Eye or something where I did the frying pan corning, embedded on my skull. Man's got no limitations. I don't mess with mama. Yeah, there we go. We ding. But like to thank everybody for jumping in. I think the only person one of the few I've missed today is my cousin. Hasn't popped in today, but he's probably busy. But no, asking the wife to get a second job so I can stay retired is not on the table. So I'll be doing some serious job hunting. Unless I get those 6 million subs and 3 million views. And then, yeah, pretty much I think YouTube would be able to take care of me on just that one alone. So, hey, Body Beat Down, hey, Michael, maybe both hit it big today. You never know. Yeah, I've seen it happen. My dad was able to do some fun things when he retired, but it was only a couple of years. It seemed to be too soon. You need some more cat videos. That'll do it. I try that. I tell you, I probably need to do a different channel for that. My cat videos only get about 70, 80 views. But, my channel algorithm is not towards pets. So I do have a second YouTube channel that I had made probably a decade ago that I'm thinking about maybe opening it up, and maybe that's where the cat videos will go and everything. See, everybody knows you're joking. I'm sure they're not sitting there trying to Google your address and dox you to the rest of the world. I'm sure that's not happening. But once again, thanks for everybody coming in or showing I got 8 in chat, which is a pretty good number. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do that. Feel free to share this live on your home pages. That also helps. Or some of my more popular videos, if you share them on your social media, that would help too. I'd appreciate that. I know I do give shout outs to other channels that support me. Body Beatdown is definitely one of them, in which I appreciate. The other one's the Green Man Prepping. Definitely give a shout out to him. Miss Worms will pop him on there too. Gray Man and Prepper Nation. Go Beaverines. Alaska Prepper is another one that I like. Prepper Nurse 1 I listen to a lot. And also Canadian Prepper. Uh, those are ones I probably check on a day-to-day thing, which I'm also a member of them. So I do buy the memberships on them because I think their channel's worth supporting. I think we all try to help each other on that. It definitely, for me to spend $3 for a membership is not really anything I'm going to miss. Basically, I look at it as be something I would give to somebody on the street if they needed money. So I do that. And I was on Gray Man last week at Late Night with Gray and had a really good time with his audience there. But yeah, Gray Man Prepping, Prepper Nation with John, Prepper Nurse One with Ed, I believe it is, and Rudy at Alaskan Prepper are the ones that pretty have given me shout outs, which I appreciate. And their moderators give me shout outs while I'm on there, and I appreciate that because there's more than enough out there for everybody to share and have fun with. Les Prepper has a lot of good information and some great recipes too. His apple pie cake is my favorite, which I make about once a month. My wife and I love it. Very simple recipe to make. And you have birds and animals in my yard and such. So yeah, thanks for letting you're here. I'll tell you about, we had a guest Saturday night. The cat was right by the door, right there. And the wife goes, well, we got a raccoon on the deck. I said, is the cat freaking out? And she goes, no, it's right next to the cab. So I looked out there and sure enough, there's this 25 or 30 pound raccoon just off the side of the deck, kind of nosing around one of the kitty food bags I threw there. There wasn't any food in it. I opened the door with this flashlight and the cat calmly walked in and I looked at this raccoon and I said, well, hey, I'm not feeding you. All right, you need to go. And he just kind of moseyed his ass off on the deck, which I'm glad he did because he would have wanted to hop on my lap. There would have been an issue. They tend to get mean when they get that size, but yeah, he just kind of just moseyed on off. And, I got my deck and then I got the LP tank right there. So it's not like something I can do, but just, shoo him away. I know I have a possum that lives in the shed and comes up on the deck every now and then too. So who knows? It could be nature center here, by the spring because that's what the cat did. I don't know if the cat invited it up or not. I was surprised that she seemed really calm about having this thing that was probably twice her body weight. I don't know if you're familiar with raccoons, but they can put up a fight. It's not something you want to tangle with. And I should have got my camera. I should have had the phone. If it does it again, I will. About time it took off, I was thinking that would have been a pretty cool short. But, oh well. When I'm driving, I'll see cool things. Seen a eagle trying to sneak up to a red-tailed hawk to take its kill. That wasn't happening. We don't get raccoons here in Great Britain. No, you don't. Probably have something similar though. But here, they are. They're pretty handy. They have very dexterous hands. They're smart, about as smart as your household cat. They know how to get into your garbage. This one really hasn't. Of course, I burn my garbage too, so that's probably part of it right there. They're quite gentle if you're gentle with them. Yeah, they are until they get older. They can. My brothers had one when they were in the seminary. And his first year it was nice. You could pet it and everything. And by about the third year, they had to let it go because it just started getting too mean. And they carry rabies. So, it's not something I want biting me. But they do look cute. And like I said, as long as it's not messing with the cat, I don't have too much of a problem with it. If it comes back up again, I'll get the cell phone out a little short with it. So I'm up to 18 likes. Get up to 20, that'd be great. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. If you haven't put a comment in, pop a comment in so I know who's in the house. It shows that I got 10, but I'm looking at only about 5 people making the conversation. Thanks for stopping by. John McBean, Scottish Fitness here. We're talking about fitness and nutrition and a little bit of preparedness, but glad to be back doing the lives. I've been off for a while because I've been sick, but I am feeling better now, despite my voice. So you can imagine how I felt before. Just had my little breakfast chat, had 2 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, which is probably about a third of what I usually eat. But like I said, I'm still recovering. And took a whole bunch of vitamins and minerals for my immune health. I'll be in the gym probably later on this afternoon. I'll try to sit there and dump a video on that. It'll be a light lift. Like I said, I may not go any more than 2 1/4 or 315 on the bench. Yeah, only 20 eggs a day. Only 2, but I did get 2 dozen fresh eggs from the neighbor. They dropped them off yesterday. I haven't gotten fresh eggs from them in over a month, so that was kind of nice. I'll probably have more eggs later on today, but yeah, 20 would be too much. It would be nap time after that. I try to have the decent sized meals, but more of them, not huge meals. Otherwise, you get slow and sluggish. But I've been putting honey in my coffee because honey is is good for immunity and also a good antibiotic, and that's helped. Also helps soothe the throat. If I go to the store, I'll probably pick up some lemon juice to add to it. I had run out of that. And probably some more Mucinex for the next time I get it. I don't watch TV during the day, so this is my entertainment. There you go. Da, 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 da. I can juggle 3 eggs briefly. 18 count carton. It was nice and full. That's a lot of eggs. I don't know if I ever ate 18 eggs, but when we were in the Army, my buddy Robert and I would go to the mess hall, and we'd throw a bunch of scrambled eggs, hash browns, sausage, bacon, grits, and then just cover it with biscuit gravy. Or with our biscuit, 2 biscuits on top, and just cover it with sausage gravy. And I mean, that plate would be like that. And we'd eat that after we got done running. And oh man, that was so good. So, I'm looking off to watch this. Here you go. Yeah, I don't watch much TV either. I watch Forged in Fire on Wednesdays when they have new episodes, so I haven't had any reason to put the TV on for a while. The one show that the wife and I do watch is Yellowstone, and that one I liked. That's about it. She'll watch the Hallmark Channel, and I'll find something to read. I'd rather read than watch TV anyway. But let me see, how long have I been on here? About 1 hour and 13, which is probably about how long I want to be on here. I do appreciate everybody stopping in. Once again, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you like to do the memberships, please do. But your best way you can help me out besides that is just to go back to some of my older videos and let the ads run. Mostly junk on, you're right. Nobody's going to us the same crap every day. Same lineup. It's like they don't even change the lineups anymore. So I find I get more stuff done, and my day feels more filling, if I have the TV off. I actually picked up another book I hadn't read in a while, and that's probably what I'll do until the wife gets home. I'm going to shoot her a text and see how her doctor appointment's going. And if she's heading back, I'll wait for her. If she's going to be rustling around town, then I might just go to town and go to the gym now. It's amazing how fast the day goes by. It's 11 o'clock already. And I've been up since 6. Just don't know where those 5 hours went. Just doesn't feel like 5 hours has went already, which is probably a good thing. It means I'm having fun. They'll probably just go read me a book, get things planned for the afternoon. Will you give David a warm welcome, please? Absolutely, David. Welcome. I better look up. Is David your son, Nature Girl? Yeah, it is. Welcome. Thanks for watching my channel. David, if you're visiting your mama, then that's a good thing. She says great things about you. If I got the person right. David Emery. How's it going, man? Going well. David donated $20, I think. I better scroll up. Did I miss something? I don't think so. That should have popped up. David donated $20. Okay, well, why am I not seeing it? Welcome, David. Thank you for joining in. I can't see the super chat. Huh. Yeah, I can't either. Maybe it'll show up later. I might have to go through my son just gave you $20. Well, I appreciate it, Nature Girl. I just don't see it here. Did he do it on a different format? Or give me number 20? Oh, number 20 on the likes. Okay. All right, on the likes. On the likes. Okay. Got it. Thank you. There we go. Well, David, thanks for subscribing and joining in. So you missed all the cooking. But really quick, just go over zinc, D3, vitamin C, magnesium to help your muscles heal and help your immune system. There we go. I think I got it right. Here you go. Oh, that I meant thumbs up. Yeah, good. Well, because if he did a super chat and didn't pop up, I'd be concerned. But I do appreciate the thumbs up, absolutely. And I also appreciate them popping in. Hopefully you subscribe. I can need more subscribers, the better. And like I said, the best way to support the channel is just watch some of the older videos and just let the commercials run through. That's the best way to support me. Doesn't cost you anything but your time. And if you're on a better Wi-Fi signal than I am, then it's much easier for you to do. But all righty, so I did get some new people here today. I appreciate it. Mrs. Worm, thank you for moderating and posting some of those links up there. So once again, I'll give a shout out to my moderator, Worm from Great Britain. I appreciate that. A quick shout out to Cutco Knives. Yeah, because it was still showing 19 here, but there's probably 20 in there somewhere. You're welcome. Always a pleasure. And shout out to the other YouTube channels I feel that really subscribe me and their members, which is Prepper Nation, Alaskan Prepper, Gray Man Prepping, Prepper Nurse One, and the Body Beatdown. So those are the ones we're checking out. So been in chat for almost an hour and 20 minutes. I do appreciate everybody jumping in. And I'll try to do this on a more consistent basis now that I have a better system. I'm going to take off, absolutely. And I'll be shooting maybe a video of my workout later on today. All right, so everybody have a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, depending where you're at. And look forward to my other videos up there. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your neighbors, tell the town, telegraph. I don't care. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.